thanks for joining us. We're excited to create kind of a profile video, and our hope is that your customer, your client, gets the feel for you like if they were having a coffee or a beer with you. So
Awesome.
Let's start out. Just tell us who you are, what's your position, and then what's the organization you're working with.
Sure. So Circe Mott, CEO and founder, Culture Dental Advisors. Started my business about 4.5 years ago, and we do operational-based support for private practice and small private practice groups.
Very cool. So how did you get into that, and how would you describe what you do to the layperson who just goes to the dentist?
Okay, cool. Well, so I've been in the dental field for 14 years. So I started off as a dental treatment coordinator. I worked in corporate dentistry. Then I transitioned into private practice. Spent 8 years with an awesome doctor, helped him grow 1 location to 4. Had an incredible experience there. Went back to DSO. Went into a space as a director of operations, overseeing 3 counties here in Florida. And then about 2 years into that, with the very awesome help and push from my husband, he said it's time for you to kind of get out on your own and to do this for yourself. Do something for yourself.
How cool.
So I did. So I hopped with both feet. I was terrified, but it was the best decision I ever made. And I'm a huge dental nerd, so I just love helping doctors maximize their profits.
Very cool. So you've always had a thing for dentistry, though?
Well, I didn't know I was going to get into dentistry. I was in retail background, and then I wanted a big girl job. I wanted a 9 to 5. I was tired of weekends and tired of nights, which now looking back at it, I'm working all the time. But at that time, I wanted to just have a 9 to 5. So I started, was gracious to be able to get into a DSO where they had a lot of, similarities between retail sales and treatment coordinating. So they took a chance on me, and they were like, hey, let's try this out, see if it works. And it took, I would say, not even 2 weeks to absolutely fall in love with dentistry.
This is it.
This is what I want to do.
Spot.
Oh yeah, I would never do anything else.
Very cool. So in the space, and I'm sure there are other competitors who do what you do, what would you say differentiates you? What's unique about the way you all do your work?
We offer a lot of different services. We can make a package that's simple for an office or a group. We do recruiting, we do credentialing, we do fee negotiations, we do front office training and development. So we can get projected out to do just a very small 2-hour project where we're training a front office member how to answer the phone properly, or we're training a doctor how to read insurance benefits, or we could do a full-scale consulting where doc's buying a new practice and we kind of get them from a recruiting standpoint. We'll staff them, we'll train the staff, we'll get their insurance credentialing done, we'll make sure they're getting really great reimbursement rates and kind of take them through that entire process as well.
That's
so
awesome.
It's very customized depending on the practice and what they're looking for.
That's awesome. So when you think about a dream week or the best day or a win, obviously everybody makes more money because you've done your job well. Who gets helped? Who feels like, oh, I'm so grateful that we got this figured out? Is that the practice? Shows up for the patient?
I think it's, dependent on the project that we're working on. So recruiting is where it started, right? So when I started Culture Dental, we were coming out of COVID, and it was just crazy because all these offices needed help with staffing. Nobody wanted to go back into an office, so everybody needed a hygienist. Everybody needed a dental assistant. Yeah. And so we started off very strong, and I would say 90% of the business for the first year and a half was recruiting. Wow. And that really helped build a relationship and a rapport with our candidates, because I feel like we work just as hard with our candidates as we do for our clients, right? Because it's that personal touch of making sure that they're getting placed into the right home. And not just putting them somewhere because they're going to pay us to help them find a dental assistant. But we want to find a match. It's like a matchmaker for the dental field, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And so I think if we're talking about recruiting, I would say that the biggest one is getting a candidate that's happy in their new dental home, and we're placing them in a place that they're happy with. And we have long-standing relationships with them. So we'll work with somebody, and 4 years later, they'll text me and they'll say, hey, how are things going? Or I was just checking to see, maybe that office isn't working out any longer, or just see if you guys have something different. But it's the trust and rapport with the candidates, and getting to connect with the dental world is just awesome.
Amazing. What's best for the candidate ends up being what's best for the practice, and you guys get to feel you're doing what you're doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing. If somebody wants to find you, what's your website?
CultureDental.com.
Perfect. Thank you, Circe. Have a great conference.
Thanks for having me. This was a ton of fun.
Great. Thank you.
Appreciate it.